Lufthansa Miles & More is part of Lufthansa. Lufthansa Miles & More is the customer loyalty program for Lufthansa, serving more than 11 million members worldwide. You can collect miles on 14 partner airlines, on all Star Alliance flights, on about 30 top hotel chains, for car rental partners, and over 50 further partners, non-travel partners of Lufthansa. We faced a major problem within our organization. We have about 2 million paper-based member procedures a year, meaning up to 11 million documents sending in to Miles & More. We were transporting them all around the world for final handling, and we do not have any transparency over a status of a customer inquiry. That made a solution powered by a logistic and systems integration system necessary. I insisted 2 years ago on such a solution, and all my experts said that is not possible because we do not have so much standardization in customer inquiries. We only have up to 30% standard forms coming in form of enrollments or retroactive crediting. The rest is personal inquiry, complaints, correspondence. And therefore I established an independent project team for investigating whether a system can support more automation, more standardization, more flexibility and more speed to market, because if a customer has an inquiry all over the world, I have to raise the satisfaction, because sometimes it lasts about 10 weeks if we are able to give the customer the correct answer. Basically, two things I was looking for. The first thing is, how can I put the paper into a digital document, just a scanning software? The second thing is to put this document, electronic document, in a powerful workflow system to bring it as fastest as possible to all over the service centers where they need it to be finally handled. To describe our former process, we had an incoming mail, we had people that opened the mail, we had people that categorized manually the mails, then put it into several baskets to bring them into the place of the world where they have finally to be handled. For example, we have back offices in India, we have a back office in Los Angeles, we have two back offices within Germany. And the people manually decided where the paper has to be bring in. That was the first. Then we handled these procedures, inquiries, enrollments and retroactive crediting, and archived them manually at the place they will be finally handled. The third thing is, for further inquiries after, for example, 6 or 7 months, about can you give me the mileage accrual that I had 6 months ago, we had to go to the separate archive at the place of handling to look what the case was. The new process within Metastorm eWork is we have the same incoming mail, the same amount of incoming mail, about 8 to 10 million papers. We opened them, we put them on a scanning machine. They were categorized by an ICR, OCR software. We are putting them with the eWork system, with the ICR, OCR software detected to the place they have to be finally handled, automatically skill-based with the responsible service levels we made with the external provider. Then they will finally be handled, putting in our system, and then archived electronically, that every service center in the world can look and retrieve this special case real time. We have three major points. We increased the time speed to market. For example, we do need for an enrollment in, for example, South America, we do need 10 weeks to put out the membership card to the customer within South America with a manual process. Nowadays, it lasts about 2 weeks from the date of inquiry to get a Miles & More membership until sending out the card. Speeding up time to market, raising customer satisfaction. The second one is reducing processing costs. Therefore, I can say now, we launched the project end of last year, and I can say we reduced costs in all our postal and mailing processes about 35 to 40%. That's the second one. And the third one is we have transparency all over the touch points where the customer gets in contact with Miles & More, where every call center agent is now able to retrieve this case. If, for example, a customer has an inquiry with more than one case, for example, he has a complaint, he has given back a Miles & More ticket, and he has a retroactive crediting. Formerly, we had put this case into 3 different locations. Now the service center all over the world can retrieve this case and can give the correct information to the customer for all these 3 different items. Analyze your business models and your organizational models properly. Don't underestimate the mental change aspect, because the processes in future will be other than they were formerly manually. That were the 2 basic recommendations.
Okay.
In our branch, in the airline branch, the integration of the powerful eWork gives us a strategic advantage and gives us as well a unique solution that is unique in the airline world, because the intelligent combination between a scanning process that is established all over the world, but only for standardized forms. And as I said, we have about 80% non-standardized forms, and putting the logic and most powerful support for automation of these not standardized processes within an eWork workflow system, that is, for the time being now, unique in the airline world. And the advantages, cost, transparency, and customer satisfactions are really the main benefits for this.